All right, so this is like a summary or something that can give you an idea concerning the matters that concerns your assignment on leaf morphology. Remember, when we are talking about leaf here, leaf morphology, leaf here is a photosynthetic organ to a plant, to the body of a plant. I have a plant here. This is an example of a dicot, right? A dicot plant, formerly monocotyledonous plants here. Majorly they don't have this thing called petiole. Dicots have petiole most times, while monocots don't have petiole too. So we just have a leaf and then with a parallel venation. But so this is a leaf, this is also a leaf, right? In the matters that concerns the study of living things, yes, especially plants as our major focus now. Plants have structures that performs functions. Plants have structures that perform functions. Are we there now? And if you would agree with me that there are always different species of plants, and in most cases the function we are dealing with here are performed by structures. Now, structures too are of different forms. They have what? Different forms. There are different forms of structures that perform functions. For instance, now coming to leaf as our case study now. Leaf here is a structure that performs what now function, right? Now, this course allows us to know that there are different forms of structure. Structure that perform function are of different what? Forms. Take it for a human being now, man. If you are a man as a species now, you are going to be a male or what now? A female, right? Now, there are different kinds of male and different kinds of female based on complexion now, so that I can expand your horizon. Based on complexion, there are, they are dark and they are fair. Abi can be dark, can be fair. Same as the female, can be dark, can be fair. Some can be slim, some can be chubby, some can identical. So different. So the differences in structure is what we are dealing with here. Form. So your BTN 221 is a summary of structure and forms. Structure and forms. That's what it's really about. The summary of BTN 221 is some structures and forms. Now, coming back, so this gives you that you have structure that perform particular function, then you have different forms of that structure. So now, leaf as a case study. Now, morphology happens to deal with the matters that concerns the physical structure. Morphology is dealing with structure, right? But the structure we are dealing with here are the physical structure. They are structures that can be easily seen. I get me now. Unlike the word anatomy. Anatomy here is the study of internal structure. Right? So it is safe to say that when it comes to anatomy is about internal structures, while morphology is about physical structures. It's about the structures that are visible enough to be seen. Right? So that's why it is leaf morphology. So you are looking at the physical appearance of a leaf to actually begin your study. Are we there now? Now, let's come back to this. Now, talking about leaf morphology. Now, this you see here is a typical diagram, right, or a typical representation of how a leaf should probably look like. So I have a leaf here. At the top here is the apex. This I have here is called the vein. Then I have this guy here is called the margin. I have the base. I have the base of the leaf. I have the petiole. This is the petiole, and I have a leaf-like structure here called stipules. Now, so in your assignment, you were asked to get at least, I think, 25 different kinds of leaf structure, different kinds of leaf, taken from different different plant species that you might see, and then dry it, right? So it is pick 25, dry it, then get something like this, like a sketch pad or a drawing book, something. And then after you dry, this is a typical example. When you dry, you use maybe glue, gum, something. You place it on this drawing board, for instance this now, and then there are, you can see that the basic things I have here is just what? Leaf morphology. Then these are the factors we are looking at. You are looking at leaf type, you are looking at leaf shape, you are looking at leaf margin, leaf apex, leaf base, leaf venation. They are not going to be the same. For instance now, if I'm to observe, these are the things you are looking at. You are looking at leaf type, leaf shape, margin, apex, base, and venation. And all these things in different kinds of living organisms are not the same. In different kinds of species of plant are not the same. For instance now, look at the apex of this leaf that I drew here now. Look at the apex. This apex here is very sharp. This is acute. This one now is acute. Now look at the apex of this guy. Look at the apex. This apex is not sharp. I don't know, maybe no, don't let me use it because I think this one has actually cut. Let's take like this one. Can see that it is like this. Can see that the apex is not as sharp as this. I see that. So this one is acute. This one here, the apex here is cuspidate. Now, how did I know this is apex? How did I know? Now, there is a particular slide you'll be given on your leaf morphology. That leaf morphology has the leaf morphology slide you are going to be given. You can request for the material at Yomi tutorial. I think we have enough to actually that we can assist you with. Although it's not free, but then it contains the different types of leaf. We have leaf type, then we have leaf shape, the leaf margin, the leaf apex, the leaf base, the leaf venation. Now all these things here comes with, we have the particular material. It comes with the different types of leaf type, different types of leaf shape, and all these things here. Structurally, the structure, all you need to do is get the slide, open the slide, compare it with the kind of leaf you have. Then with that you begin to write it down. That is how you end up getting this here. For instance now, if you observe the base of this leaf, you can see that the base of this leaf is actually rounded. Check it, study it, you can see it's rounded. In that slide that I'm talking about, the slide is the let me say the material that contains the different kinds of forms of all these factors. When you look at the slide is what you use to actually conclude on all these things. So most time, if you don't have the slide, you might not. Or better, so you can also use you can use Google. Google can help you. You can I don't know, but you can use Google. Google can give you different types of leaf base, leaf venation, leaf apex, leaf margin, leaf shape, leaf type. Then you can use that based on what you have here. Then you can use it to actually write it out. I get it now. So but the most important thing is getting your 25 different species of leaf, and then make sure you actually dry it. And then at least you can spend time pasting them on your, gumming them on your drawing book, right? And then as time goes on, you can begin to fill all this out using the slide that will be sent to you, or you can request. I believe you find this video helpful.